Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Welcome. Greetings. We are here once again. Thank you for joining me. We have been in a series called Kingdom Basics. But last week session, I received a question, and I want to cover that today. The question was, why isn't the kingdom being taught? Why isn't the kingdom being taught? I have a few scriptures I want to go to, and then I have a couple of ideas. And this is Rico brain, so just bear with me. Let's go to Matthew first. Matthew 15, I'm already there. Matthew 15 and 8. And again, this is why isn't the kingdom being taught. Matthew 15 and 8. These people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. Their worship is a farce, for they teach man-made ideas as commands from God. These people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. Their worship is a farce, for they teach man-made ideas as commands from God. I'm going to run over to Luke 11 and 52. Luke 11 and 52. What sorrow awaits you experts in religious law, for you remove the key to knowledge from the people. You don't enter the kingdom yourselves, and you prevent others from entering. Luke 11:52. What sorrow awaits you experts in religious law, for you remove the key to knowledge from the people. You don't enter the kingdom yourselves, and you prevent others from entering. Lastly, go backwards to Mark chapter 10. Mark chapter 10. We'll start at 43. Mark 10:43. But among you, it will be different. Actually, no. Let's start at 42. Pardon me. So Jesus called them together and said, you know that the rulers in this world lord it over their people, and officials flaunt their authority over those under them. But among you, it will be different. Whoever wants to be a leader among you must be your servant. And whoever wants to be first among you must be the slave of everyone else. For the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others, and to give his life as a ransom for many. For the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others, and to give his life as a ransom for many. The question is, why isn't the kingdom being taught? Number one, is there a desire to want more? Is there a desire to want more? Seek is an action word. Seek is an action word. And God responds to our hunger. How hungry are we for him and the kingdom and knowledge? So if there's no desire for more, then he won't give more. You have to be hungry for more in order for God to reveal things to you. Maybe we are comfortable in the knowledge that we have. We're comfortable in the knowledge that we have, and it's working for us. And there's really no hunger for more. Number two, is there a lack of understanding? Is there a lack of understanding? Maybe we see it a little bit. There's a little revelation there, but we're not fully comfortable with the concepts of kingdom or the idea of kingdom or the actuality of a kingdom. Is it real? Can we experience it now? The Bible always says the kingdom of God is at hand, or receive the kingdom. I haven't read where it tells you to go to the kingdom. Go to the kingdom. I haven't read that anywhere. It's always receive it, or it's right here, it's at hand. I think maybe we're waiting to go somewhere. And if we put it in the future, then we can't experience it now. So maybe there's a lack of understanding. Is there fear? Is there fear of the message? In my experience, I can't say that. Okay. When we begin to understand and apply the message of the kingdom to our lives, when we begin to understand and apply it to our lives, then there's a little friction or tension with those who don't have an understanding and have not applied it to their lives. There's a little bit of, because the kingdom message sort of challenges us. It challenges our way of thinking, and it can make us a little uncomfortable, and we don't like to be uncomfortable. We don't like to be uncomfortable. We don't like to be challenged. So if the kingdom message is challenging you, challenging the way we think, then there can be some pushback, some tension, some friction, especially with those who maybe feel like they have a greater understanding of the gospel of God in general. Is there fear? Lastly, is there an awareness? But with that awareness and the teaching of it, do we lose our positions of authority? Because some like power and influence. And instead of pushing you towards a greater relationship with God, some would prefer that the people look to them for everything. So maybe we do understand a little bit, but we don't want to lose our influence over the people because we're sitting in positions of authority. Maybe there is some understanding, but that position of authority, like, I want to push you into a greater relationship with God. I want to be so effective that you don't need me anymore. I become unnecessary because you got it. Preach so hard and so effective that I got it. Even Jesus said, how long must I be with you? You don't understand yet? You don't get it yet? How long must I be with you? So those four things. Is there a desire to want more? Is there a lack of understanding? Is there fear? Do we want to lose our positions of influence and power? Do we want to push the people to a greater relationship with God, or do we want the people to look to us for all that they get? Why isn't the kingdom being taught? Go over those scriptures again in your own time. Matthew 15, 8 through 9, Luke 11, 52, Mark 10, 43 through 45. I believe they'll answer the questions for you. Thank you for joining me. As always, until next time, be well.